Hello everyone, I'll give everyone a few minutes to come on to do our card 2 from our post out kit. I hope you're enjoying it, and we make up the kits from one card kit that I've posted out. So it's a bit of a mystery because you never know which kit or card you're going to receive. But this was card number 1 from our class number 1. So whoever got this one would have done class number 1, but you can still watch class number 2. Class number 3, we do the lucky door mystery gift as well. So you want to watch that. But it will show you what's in the kit and how they go together. And if it's something that you like, then it's something that you can order online. Okay, we don't have a catalogue for these, but you just go into my shop and click on the 3 little bars at the top, click on that, and it will have a drop down thing, and it will have shop products, it will have kits, it will have all different things on there that you can just go in and do some window shopping. Especially now Christmas is coming on. We have still have our Black Friday on at the moment, but products have run out the door really fast. But if you're after some blends, they got 40% off, and as far as I know, we've still got some of them. A lot of the products just disappeared really quick, which is really good for Stampin' Up, and really good for the customers that jumped on there really early and got what they needed. So smart thinking. So I'll just give everyone a couple of more minutes to come on. So I'd like to say, if you're watching the replay, don't forget to leave your name in the comments, say hello, even tell me where you're from. You might not have a kit this time, you might not have heard about it, you might have not have seen it, but if you'd like to be in our December one, we do these classes on the 3rd Wednesday of each month. So I'm taking the names now for our next post out kit. So if it's something that you'll think you might like to try, it's a good way to do it. Now I do choose the kits that don't have inks or stamps in the kit itself, for the simple reason is that you know, I can't send out a stamp to everyone because there's not enough to go around. You only get one stamp in the kit. So I choose the kits that don't have them, that have the images and that already done and the sentiments already done, so that you can still finish your card and use it for someone, which is really lovely. Hello Kerry, it's good to see you on. So if you do come on, don't forget to say hello, don't forget to throw the love hearts up there, the thumbs up. I love seeing them go up. It's funny when you're talking into a camera and you can see these tiny little faces that pop up and you're trying to check them out. It's a bit hard at the moment. I've got a crook eye, so can't see quite well out of this eye at the moment, but that's okay. I'm getting treatment on it at the moment, so a bit blurry, but I can still sort of see enough to do this. Okay, so let's come down and do our card number 2. And our card number 2 is, let me just share with you again, this one here. This one over here, card number 2. So if you got this one posted out to you, pull it out, make sure you don't lose your little raffle ticket that's in there, because we'll be doing that in card number 3. We'll be drawing the winner. So make sure you join in there too to find out who has won that. Okay, so let's go to our card number 2. So there's not a lot involved in card number 2, which is, it's a very simple one. And then I will also share a card from our new kit after we finish this one. So you'll see in this one, you've got some tear tape. I'm going to bring the camera down so that you can see. Thank you for everyone for joining me and hanging in there with me. I was thinking we were going to lose the power today because it's been pouring and really raining heavy. And it looked like a big storm coming over. It's very windy outside. We've got tear tape on the back of this one. We have some twine. I'll show you a quick, easy way of doing this twine as well. And then we've got the embellishment. So there's not a lot on this one, but we've got, it's still a beautiful card to hand out to someone. So on the back of here, we're just going to do tear tape. So I'll grab my tear tape and we'll put 3 lots there, 1 there. And you don't have to go right to the edges, okay? I get asked that question a lot. Do we need to go right to the edges? No, you don't. You just need it to be able to hold the card in place, okay? And sometimes when you're layering things, it's good not to have it right to the edge because you might want to slip something else in there. Okay, so let's put this piece on first. Like I said, the good trick about this is to make sure that you rub it really hard because it's easier to pick up. Then have a look at your image and make sure that it's going the right way around your card. So, and then just have a little border around all 4 sides. So you can sort of eyeball it from the fold in, from the edges in, around the same. Then on this one, we're going to place some dimensions. Now, as I was saying before, in these kits, they give you some little dimensions to use. Sometimes I like to use a little bit bigger one, and don't ask me where I just put them. I've thrown them away. No, something fell on the floor. Yes, they're down here. I just remembered they fell on the floor. I like to use the bigger ones for the back of these and keep my little ones for when I'm doing something that I need tiny little ones for. So yeah, I swap them over. And you're welcome to do that too when you get your kits. You can order some bigger ones. You get 300 in the pack. It's about $7 something, I think, for 300, which is really good. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have a look and you sort of see that on this side you're going to have a dimension also around here to put this twine on. Okay, so I've cut some off. They say the measurements is about 16 inches or 40.6 centimeters. So you can just measure it like 30 and then 40. And if you don't have a ruler, don't forget to have a ruler on the instructions. Now this is all twisted because it's been wrapped around that roll, and it makes it hard when it's all twisted like that. So I'm just going to find the center because I'm going to do a loop, wind it around and pull through the loop. Now the reason I'm doing it as a bow, because it just makes it so much easier when you've got to put it on. So you can hold all this out like this, and it's going to go, I'm going to put the knot onto the dimension. So I need to take the back off it. It doesn't stick without the back off. So the knot's going down there, and then you've got your hoop and your thread, and the same coming down this side. Okay, you've got your hoop and your thread. So I'm just going to take this one off, this one off. It looks a little bit confusing when you you've got all this here, but just hold it down or hold it around your dimensions, whichever way you want to do it. I'm going to see if I can get that one opened up that way, and then come down into your card. Now, honestly, you can have your thread coming whichever way you're happy with it. Okay, I quite often do mine reverse to what they do. I think it looks like a left-hander's always made theirs because I'm a right-hander and I do it a different way, but that doesn't matter. So then we've got 5 of these little ones to put on, which is really cute. So we've got a big one down in this section here, and then we've got another one here. Now, the thing about these is you need to make sure that you slide them off because they've got a little silicone dot behind it. So you've got to make sure when you slide it off that you slide it off with the silicone dot, okay? Otherwise, it won't stick. And then we've got a big one and then 2 little ones up here. And you can sort of see this was a real quick card. It really was. And I've done it a little bit different because my threads are a little bit different. I'm going to stick that one over there. Yeah, my thread I've done the opposite way, but that's just me. The envelope's absolutely beautiful that goes with that. And that's one of the pinks that everyone's been saying they're having trouble mixing the colours with. So you can sort of see it goes really lovely with all these colours. And on your instruction sheet, it tells you all the colours that are in here. So that might give you also a guide on how to mix some of your colours together. Now we're going to do our second card from our new kit, which came out in November. And this is the Everyday Beauty kit. It's a really lovely kit. I hope you can see it. I don't know, I've moved my phone down a little bit today because of the glare coming in. It's funny, it's glaring and yet it's quite stormy outside. But there's a glare coming in the window. So what do we need for this one? We need to find the pieces that we need. So we need a thin one of these. And this one says for all you do. On here, we're going to put that on there. And then we're going to also pull out one of these thin gold. So we want one of these as well. They're already being die cutted for you in the kit, so you don't have to get a die cut and do them, which is a nice thing. And then you're going to also have some leaves. And we don't want that, and we don't want that. We don't want that card, but we want this card. How gorgeous is this card? It's just absolutely gorgeous. And then we want this piece as well. And we want one of these. Okay, and then we want some stamping. So I'll just pop all this back up here for the moment. And we've got our stamps here. And we want, thanks. So let's make this. So this has got an arch in here. Okay, so it's sort of showing you, that's going to be your back page here. And it's showing you a dotted line. I don't know if you can see the dotted line. But that's showing you where the arch is going to go. And the arch is going to come out of here. Okay, and this dotted line is going to go around the arch, and you're going to see those dots through there. Okay, and you can keep this piece because you can use it for another card. So that's going to go on like that. Okay, and we're going to use dimensions on the back of it to raise it up. Now, this is where I personally like a few more dimensions than 4. They put one in each corner, and that's fine. But I am a person that likes dimensions. I like to make sure that it's sitting nice and firm. Now, this one you can also make into a shaker card if you wanted to, which is really lovely. So I will probably do a couple of other videos and share how to do that. Okay, I just want to make sure that I didn't put that too high up. I did a little bit. I'm just going to bring it down. That's better. So I'm going to take these off, the backs off these, and I've put extra on. And this is what I was saying. The only thing you might want to buy is a pair of paper snips or your own scissors that you have at home in your craft room, and some extra dimensions. So much easier to have. I'm going to open this because it's so much easier to pop this on when this is open and flat. And then you've got that dotted line spots that you can sort of line this up to, because that's going to be in the pattern. So it's going to go around like that. Okay, and you've got a white border around it. Really pretty. Then you've got your gold, and your grey granite, and you're going to grab your words just for you, or for all you do. Okay, for all you do. Wrong words, Teresa. Line it up. Line your block up. So if you line that up and then line your block up to a line, you pretty well get it pretty centered. You can see through it, so it's fine. Okay, so we're going to ink. Now you only need to really do this once, is give it a little bit of a roll through on your cardboard, just to make sure that there's nothing on there. Okay, move that out of the way because we never want to get anything onto it. And then open your ink up again. Also, a good thing is we've got our ink refills that fill our ink pads, also fill our spots. Okay, so if your ink spots start drying out, don't forget that you can always order an ink refill. It's got the name, so this one's Night of Navy. So when you go onto the shop, you'll look for Night of Navy ink refills. It's on the same page as your cardstock and your ink pads. Okay, so down with this one. Give it a bit of a press to go into the card. Beautiful. Chamois it, clean it. Should need a song, chamois it, chamois. Okay, we're not on play school, are we? But it feels like it sometimes. Okay, now on this one also we need to now put this onto here. So we're going to do that with a bit of tear tape. Okay, so we're going to come in with the tear tape, have a measure, sort of, pop it on in the middle here. This would look lovely as a shaker card. But all you do, we're going to line this up onto here. So we want to line it up with the scallops. And it's the same length, I think. So I'm going to... Is it the same length? Yeah, I think it is. Sorry, I got the shakes. Okay, better. So this is going to go onto here, or up a little bit. It's going to go onto here. So we're going to add a couple of dimensions behind here, or you can tear tape it, it's your choice, but I like to raise mine up. So I'm going to raise mine up. And this is, like I said, I'm not putting any in here because this is hollow. I'm just doing one each end. Okay, so now this is going to go up around here, but before I put that on there, I want to do the thanks because it's easier to stamp the thanks why there's nothing in front of you. So I'm just going to grab that thanks, okay. That one's hello, this one's thanks. Line him up, grab your block. I'm going to put this one back on there now. Line him up. It's good to get some tips and ideas, and if it's something that you think, oh, I think I can take that away in the caravan this Christmas holiday, or I've got a granddaughter that would love to do that with me, so you could order. We've got some nice kiddies ones as well. There's all different kits. Yeah, so they're a great Christmas present or a great stocking filler, but they're just great to have if you want that nice card. So we're going to put our thanks, I think about there, come down with it. And then we've also got the flower, which, I think they're onion weeds, but you can get different ones. You can get purple ones and that too, but it reminds me of the white ones, with the green stems. We used to walk past them when we went to school as kids, a whole paddock of them, and they smelled like onion. Really did smell like onion. So I used to call them onion weeds, but that's what this little flower reminds me of. The little onion plants that we used to smell, but you can get nice pretty drop ones as well. So I'm just going to clean this one off as well, because I just want to make sure that it's don't throw your cardboards away either. Once you've even used them on these, you can keep them if you're into doing a mini album. You can cut it in half and you've got a front and back cover, and it's going to be covered, so you won't you can use more. Don't throw it away. It's great cardboard to do for covering for a mini album, and you might even see me doing that in one of my scrapbooking classes coming up in January. Got some nice little mini albums, some pages. So we're going to bring this one up, and it's going to come in roughly around there. So come down, hold it for a few minutes. Now we are getting organised for January, or I am. So we've got our post out kit like this one, which is $5. We also have our class, post out class, which is $45. It's valued at $70, but it's $45 for the next few months until people get to know what I'm doing, because I've been off for so long. Okay, we need another one of these. These are all the same. If you were wondering, they are all the same. It's got sticky on the back. Yeah, I've been off for a while, so now they're sort of got two loops to look like a little heart. So I'm going to just do it around my fingers. 1, 2. Yeah, it looks like they've done it a few times, so I'm going to do a few times. Scissors. Now they've got like this, and they've sort of got a dimension in the middle. So we're going to put a dimension in the middle to stick this sort of either side to. So it's going to come in like this, and you might have to just push it around onto the sticky part. Okay, so you got one there, and then they've actually put another one as well, done it like a little bit of a heart. So I did 3 wraps, so 1, 2, 3, and bring it down to the middle again. So I'm going to hold that there. 1, 2, no, around 3 fingers. 1, 2, and let's hope we can hold it down. And bring this in on the other side. Now also, once you've got all that across, you want to make sure that it's held down into place, okay? So then they will sort of suggest to you, I think, maybe putting a little bit of tear tape across here as well to hold it into place. So I'm going to do that. Now when you get the tape and it's hanging over, just leave it there for a minute and I'll show you what to do. We've got to put our leaves on now. So our leaves are coming in from the bottom. So we're going to take this tear tape off. So I'm going to take the backing off it. We've got a lot of little stickies here happening. Just roll that tear tape back in. Okay, roll that tear tape back in. And we want the green side showing. So we're just going to bring this into here, or you can even bring it up a little bit further if you want to. It just depends where you want it. sort of going to bring it up a little bit higher, I think. Yeah, that's better. And then all this is going to stick right in on this corner here. And you can sort of make it around whichever way you want, but I'm going to have it going around this way. And you can sort of see you've got this beautiful card. My loops might be bigger than theirs, I'm not sure, but you can sort of see it's still lovely. Okay, let me just work this camera out a bit. Sorry, I think I feel like Scrooge. So let me bring it up, because we've just finished our card 2. You're going to bed shortly. Who's that? Who's going to bed shortly? From Beverly. Hello, Beverly. Good to see you. Nice for you to come on and have a watch. So this is the one you got in your $5 post-out kit. And this is the extra one that had a bit of stamping on, that you can still buy this kit, but I'm just showing you because I can't post these ones out. So absolutely gorgeous. So thank you for joining me. Thank you, Beverly. Enjoy your sleep. It's 10 o'clock at night over there in USA. Thank you for joining us. We're going to have a quick 10-minute break, and then we're going to come back and do card number 3. We're going to do our draw, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Bye for now.